All right, Shalom. This is Hara One by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. When I say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakar Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Yeah, man, just real quick lesson on the go. Something that's on my spirit, man. You got a lot of people that are transitioning into the spirit realm. You got a lot of prophecies kicking off, right? Scaring the hell out of people. And according to the scriptures, man, it's a lot supposed to happen, man, before the destruction, all right? Now, I got a lot going through my mind. That's why I paused, because I'm thinking, like, yo, the same ones that turn their back on you, really that turn their back on the Lord, because the scriptures say that the ones that hate you, they hated Yahushua first, all right? Because if you was just a carnal Jake in the world would love his own. But since you're not of the world, that's why the world hates you now. But now when the prophecies start kicking off, those same people that were against you and mocking and had you in derision, now they begin to creep back around. They start to say things like, yo, yeah, man, this is happening. I can't, everything is happening that you told me. Or, yo, yeah, I see it happening, but they still not awoke. They still won't repent to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So it's up to us to call their bluff or not and walk away from them, man. All right? Or try to teach them one more time and then leave them where they stand. That's it. And move on with your life unless they got some type of business with you. That's it, some family dealings, But this is Wisdom of Solomon 5:2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. What they going to see? The destruction coming. World War III breaking out. All the prophecies breaking out. All right. Jacob's trouble. When they see it, the Lord's judgment, they're going to be troubled with terrible fear, man. Okay, that's what the time of Jacob's trouble going to bring. All right, that's the time of the temptation that's going to come upon all the world. It's going to be the result going to be the MOTB, from economic collapse, from whatever reason. All right, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they have looked for, especially a lot of people that's into Islam or Christianity, or any other type of self-belief or religion or paganism or gang banging, so far beyond, or Egyptologists, all that they look for, man. All right? That's why the scriptures say in Romans 11, the election have obtained it, but the rest were blinded. And the rest have not found what they're seeking for. All right? They're seeking for understanding. They're seeking for what they call the truth or consciousness or wokeness, right? They're seeking for God, but the Most High blocked them so they can't find him, man. It's about order. The Lord is setting up his order first. All right, the first fruits, and then the rest of Israel. All right, Yahushua first and his elect. And then the rest of Israel are going to be born into the kingdom as children. So everything is in process and in order, and decently and in order, according to Yahweh Shemel Shai. It says, for we fools counted his life madness, man. So people think this lifestyle that we have, keeping the laws to the best of our ability, keeping the holy days, like the Passover is tonight, this evening, all right? Keeping the feast of the Lord, calling on the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai, separating from the society, right? Not doing the things you used to do, not hanging where you used to hang, not being around the people you used to be around. Then they begin to resent you. They begin to hate you, man. All right? They begin to despise you. Now it says here, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor, man. So they think you're going to be broke and poor in the gutter. But the Lord has another plan for his elect. They're going to be exalted someday. All right, the ones that believe. How is he numbered among the children of God? And his lot is among the saints, man. How is he numbered amongst the 144,000 and the 1/3? You know? And it says, therefore, we have erred from the way of truth. And that's what a lot of people have done, man. Our people have erred from the way of truth, and they follow after the way that leads to destruction. All right? They followed after lies. All right? And they still following after those lies, man, all the way to the end, to their own demise and destruction. You know? So it says this. It says, how is he numbered among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints, man? You know, the saints represent the holy, which would be the elect, all right? The saints, the ones that have been sanctified or separated from amongst Israel, all right, from amongst the people. All right, so it says here, verse 6, therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us, man. All right, so that light that they're getting illuminated with is darkness, man. You see a lot of these people back during the Obama era, when they were getting them Obama phones and everything was all good, and all the money was getting pumped out there, and they was getting, what do they call, bailouts? All that money was going around, and everybody was like, yeah, man, I'm good. What was the slogan, the American slogan amongst Jake? What did they used to say? Yo, bro, I'm just trying to get by day, man. I got to take care of these kids, man. As long as I can work, take care of these kids, it's up to, see that? That's the one that they was eating. They were getting the money. They was doing their thing. Everything was changing in their life. It might have been a lot of money, but according to the way they used to live, that time period was a big change. It was a transition to like a digital era, you know? So a lot of money getting pumped, cash getting, paper dollars getting pumped out, which is what? Hyperinflation. All right? And now you have hyperinflation at the stores. Okay? So now you got the same people. That's why the scriptures say, let me get this real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth. Right? Everything was cheap for a while. Walmart slogan, everyday low prices. Right? Victuals shall be so good cheap that they shall think themselves to be in good case, man. And they had our people fooled, man. You know? Had them bamboozled. My president is black. My land, my black is too. Remember that? Same ones, man. All caught up in these different religions. You know, and they was clowning us and mocking us and staying away from you, which was good. As we noticed after a while, it's a good thing that these people stayed away. You know, mocking us for our beliefs. I had some family members disrespecting the Lord's name. You know, like, yeah, your God ain't gonna do nothing to me, and all that. Like, yo, man, you playing shit. Hey, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, man. You know, but I ain't staying around their ass. So you be the example. You move on with your life and be the example, and you build with those that are in the same spirit as you, because that's your new family. Those are your new friends. All right, the people you with now in your walk. 2nd Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, man. They were deceiving themselves, man. All right. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, man. So that was the point. So as their wickedness grew, so is the evils upon the earth. The judgment is coming upon the earth now. All right. And everything's been growing, and now just like a breach ready to fall, been building up, you know, or a baby in the womb, it's been growing, and now it's ready to give birth. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion, man. It's a lot of confusion right now. People confused as hell. All right? What's going on? Is everything going to go back to normal? What's going on with the economy? What's going on with the banking system? What's going on with Russia? What's going on with themselves, their family members, friends? Everybody just passing on to the transition into the spirit realm. Most High taking them off the earth. And there's a cry for wine in the streets. All right? People need answers. They want some understanding. But they reject the men of the Lord. They reject the word at the Lord's mouth from his men. You know? And they reject the spirit of the Lord, which is the spirit of truth. But they want it their way. You know? They don't want to bend to the Lord's will. They want the Lord to bend to their will. When we're just carnal creatures, man, creations. When the Lord has proven that, man, like the grass blossoms and then withers away, man. It grows up and then blossoms, gets a glory moment, and then withers away. That's how we live our lives as a story, a tale that is told, man. And then we fly away. That spirit goes to the Most High. But the Lord said we have hope. We have a chance at immortality right now, and that's what they're missing. That's why he said they're spiritually dead, they're asleep, and missing the opportunity that's being presented. You know, they're going to live forever either way, 2/3 of our people. But to be able to not be destroyed first, and to be able to be delivered from by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that's the goal, and be crowned, and be honored, and glorified, and be made righteous, and be one of the first fruits. All right? For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of the famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, man. And all right, so that's what's gonna happen. You know, so ain't seen nothing yet. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it, man. So much wickedness has grown upon this earth, just like the evils have grown upon the earth, the judgments and the destruction. So it's gonna be a great judgment, man, a great destruction, man. All right. And it says what? For that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. So the elect of Israel are going to be saved out of Jacob's trouble. That's when the Lord going to start showing his spiritual protection from the holy angels. All right, within the time of Jacob's trouble, and that's what we got to look for. All right, so that time is coming. You know? So let me read this real quick. This last one. It says here, Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets, man. See? And the people don't want to hear it there. They say, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before them. Well, if they don't have Yahushua, then they have no hope, man. Our people are hopeless without Yahushua, man. And they don't want to listen. You know? So how can two walk together unless they be agreed? Eventually you're going to go your way, they're going to go theirs. And you're going to look back so much time that have went by that you barely even recognize each other anymore. You know? They become spiritual. Like the light is to the dark. Okay? The darkness is going to get darker, and the light is going to get brighter, should get brighter and brighter. That says here, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city, she uttereth her words, saying. So that's where the words are being said out in the streets and all over the internet. All right, so people have no excuse. You know, especially they've heard this truth before, man. And then when all hell start breaking loose, they start bugging out and breaking down. Those type of people you gotta get away from, man. You know? That means what? Lack of faith. They're faithless generation. And you don't want to be around them type people, man, unless you're gonna encourage them. But they ain't gonna try to hear it, man. If they ain't hearing it, you might as well just, not deal with them, man. Because when all hell break loose, you're gonna turn into their bucket. They're gonna dump all that shit on you. All right. It says, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, man? So they love this love being in their ignorance. They love being in their foolishness, man. All right. They love simplicity. All right. That word simplicity, it was what? Naivety. All right. Naive and foolishness. Okay. Being open-minded, like, well, that's your belief. We all got our beliefs. That's your truth. There's only one truth, man. There's only one God, and his name is Yahweh, and his son named Yahushua. All right? So he said, what? How long will they love this silliness, man? Seducible. That's what this place is. It's seductive. And it draws people in through folly and foolishness or fun. Like these churches or these mosques, Islam, or these gangs or these fraternities. It's all built upon foolishness and fun. All right. So now it says this: turn you at my reproof. So I get, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, man? The foolishness. And the scorners delight in their scorning. People like Lawatazah, Sarnetta. All right? It means scorner. And fools hate knowledge, man. They hate the knowledge of the Lord. They hate to know about Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They hate the knowledge of Yahushua. They hate to know about the laws. All right? They don't want to know it. So thus, they will never get to experience the great experience of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Let me get that real quick. It says here, Sirach 1:7, unto whom have the knowledge of wisdom been made manifest? And has been made manifest the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, to know of the river, to know of the way back to the Father through Yahushua, right? Who has it been manifest to? Israel, but of who? The elect, all right? And who have understood her great experience, man. So that's the difference, to know and to understand the experience. When you go out and teach, you become a new creature. You become something new. You can feel it going through your spirit, through your body. That the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua flowing through you. Where he say, out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. And you experience that, and you challenge and battle so many people, and you defeat them through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and their false doctrine. That's an experience, man. To experience the prophecies that were spoken from you, through you, from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, and if you're a believer, believed, then it will be believed by the believers, to have ears to be blessed to hear and comprehend the voice of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that's speaking in these last days. All right, that's an experience, man. A great experience. So first we know and we understand through our experience, okay? That's why the Lord said, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, man. That's it. That's to experience it, all right? Now, Psalms 119 and 104, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way, man. We hate these damn, we don't hate our people, but we hate the condition that they're hanging on to. And we hate their idols. We hate their doctrines, their false doctrines, their false way. All right? But for the love of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and our people, we go out and teach every week, and for ourselves. All right, seeking salvation. All right, back to Proverbs 1 and 22. It says, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And And scorners delight in their scorning, man. And the fools hate knowledge, man, right? And they're going to delight in it until the prophecies smack them right in their damn head, man. Smack them in their face, and they're getting destroyed. Turn you at my reproof, man. So they're supposed to turn, repent at the reproof that's being put out there right now, saying, hey, calling back the children of Israel, calling us back to the belief and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the knowledge of him. Calling us back to the great experience and calling us back to the laws and precepts. All right? How long, where was that? I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, man. So if you turn to the Lord promising to fill up your cup all the way and spill it over. You know? Because I have called and ye refuse. See, the call is going out now. And our people have shown their refusal to return to the Lord. All right, and the Lord is long suffering, man. But he's not slack as men count slackness, and shall not at all quit the wicked. Judgment day is coming. All right, the time of Jacob's trouble hasn't passed yet; it's still coming. All right, but because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, man. So the Lord stretched out his hand, man. Okay? Reaching out to our people to come back to him. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, man, and would none of my reproof, man. So the Lord stretched out his counsel all over the four corners of the earth, even through the internet, the unicorn. All right? So he got it scattered all over the four corners of the earth. So the Lord has stretched out his spirit all over the earth and deposited his spirit into the elect, the hopeful elect. All right? Because it says, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, right? It says what? And would none of my reproof. So we tell people to stop keeping these holidays, stop following Christianity, stop following Islam, stop following Egyptology, you know, stop eating pork, shrimp, and lobsters. You know what I mean? Keep the laws of the Lord of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the best of our ability. But now it says what? I will also laugh when at your calamity, I will mock when your fear cometh, man. Because the Lord said what? Our people have had us in derision. Now the Lord going to have them in derision, just like it says in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. All right? The guy who they had in derision is now one of the elect of Israel. And derision means to mock at somebody. All right? Basically an object of reproach, of blame. And that's what we have become. But the Lord said the elect are going to be exempt through Yahweh Shai. That's what you have the Passover. That's what the word Passover means, to be exempt or to be skipped, okay? Now, because you got the Tawah, that means to be exempt. But Passover means to pass over, man, okay, to skip over. Now it says, so the Lord's going to have them in derision now. And when they're in their derision, my motto is, I don't like to stand in the way of the Lord's judgment. That's just it, man. All right, when the Lord's judgment comes down like rain, I don't want to get wet. Put it like that. All right. Now it says, I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh. So their fear is coming, and it's definitely going to be during the time of Jacob's trouble. All right? Or any personal judgment that the Lord may bring upon certain individuals. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, that's when the Lord going to get his off, that judgment day. All right? The ICBM missiles, man. When distress and anguish is upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, man. For they hated the knowledge of the Lord and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They don't want to hear it, right, from the men that the Lord set up. And they despise all my reproof, man. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way. They're going to eat the fruit of their own way, right? Just like in the garden. And be filled with their own devices, with their own imagination, man. Right? So the Lord going to have them in derision. They're going to choose their delusions and bring that same destruction upon them. All right? And for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.